Hi there, this is a JapanTree.com production. My name is Tori Tayo Johnson. My students call me Yakitori Sensei. And today I want to talk to you about, you're probably paying attention to the headband on my head right now instead of to me, but I want to talk about, is there a right or wrong way to learn kanji? There have been a lot of people debating this online, and so I just wanted to talk about it really quickly, what my thoughts are on it. Especially sad there's some bashing of different people who have different ideas about learning kanji, and especially some people who are very popular on YouTube have said some things bashing other people who have presented mnemonic methods of learning kanji, and then proceeded to say that there's a right way to learn kanji. I won't mention any names because I'm not going to also do bashing, but it's unfortunate. So first, right off the bat, I do not believe that there is a right or wrong way to learn kanji. I think there's no right or wrong way. I would agree more so with Steve Kaufman's approach to language learning, that there's only the way that you're going to stick with, and whatever way you enjoy, that you like, that you'll stick with, for you that's the right way to learn it. Kanji is something that you definitely have to stick with if you're going to learn them. Now, although I say there isn't a right way to learn kanji, I will say I think there are smarter ways of learning it, and those smarter ways certainly are not the way that Japanese traditionally learn kanji, and so I would say any person who says that the right way to learn kanji is the way that Japanese learn kanji is not presenting the best information. So quickly, some thoughts about learning kanji related to this right or wrong way. So like I mentioned, it needs to be a way that you enjoy and you'll stick with, because kanji learning is going to be a journey that's going to take you some time. How much time it takes depends on you, how much you enjoy it, and how diligently you stick to it. But there are people who have learnt the basic components of the most necessary kanji in 90 days using mnemonic methods, and that is a huge deal. That's not to say that means that they've learnt the kanji. I don't really know if you can learn kanji. You get used to kanji, and you can maybe reproduce kanji, read them, things like that. But I won't say that they learnt kanji because they were able to do what they did in 90 days. But you want to make the kanji stick. You're going to try and get used to them. So this is something that you're going to be trying to work on continually. Especially the reading part, it's going to take time. So to learn kanji faster, you might be interested in using a mnemonic approach. JapanTree.com/kanji has mnemonic approaches. There's other websites like KanjiDamage.com. There's the Heisig method, remembering the kanji. Kanji Kohi, which is also about remembering the kanji, reading the kanji. There's a lot of websites out there that are promoting this mnemonic method, because you can learn kanji, components of the kanji, meaning either how to write the kanji or some of the readings much faster using one of those methods than using the Japanese method. Why is that? So let's take a moment to think about how Japanese learn kanji in a traditional setting. they go through 12 years of formal education where they're learning the kanji. 12 years. Comparatively, most adults learning Japanese, whether they use a mnemonic method or not, can learn the kanji as adults much quicker than that. Most people would estimate, if someone is a diligent student, that they can learn Japanese, including the kanji, to a proficient level in 6 years. There are people that are learning kanji much, much faster than that using other approaches. But I would say it's not about speed, it's about thoroughness and about enjoying your language learning. So why learn with mnemonics? Most people who learnt kanji, including most Japanese in school, when they're not using it every day, forget the kanji. They forget how to write it, or they've never learnt how to write it. I know after years of Japanese formal classes, I still had difficulty remembering how to write the kanji until I started using mnemonic methods. Why would the Japanese not be the best in the world at teaching kanji? Well, kanji is not Japanese. It's Chinese. They're foreigners to it. Their methods of learning it wouldn't necessarily be the best method for someone. So to say that their method of learning it is the right method is just not the case. There isn't necessarily a right or wrong way of learning the kanji. Now, a lot of people talk about the need to learn kanji from context, especially learning how to read kanji, and this is definitely true. It's definitely the case. You're going to see many exceptions to the way kanji are read in a sentence, because kanji have multiple readings. But I would say, if you're learning English, so to give you an example, and you wanted to learn words from context, that's great. Reading a lot, extensive reading in Japanese tadoku is a great way to learn a language, a great way to learn new vocabulary, learn how to spell, whatever. But before you would learn from context, you need to know the alphabet of that language. The components of kanji, the radicals, and each component that make up a kanji are like that alphabet that helps you to spell the kanji. So if you haven't learned the components of a kanji, it's like trying to learn English from context before you've learned the alphabet. So I would say that learning components of kanji, learning to how to spell them, is very important. And so that's my take on whether or not there's a right or wrong way to learn kanji. So I hope it's helped you a little bit, and I hope that you will look more into mnemonic methods, and you can visit japantree.com/kanji to see the program that I've put up, that it's free for anyone to use, and we're trying to promote free mnemonic kanji resources and changing the way that kanji is learned, both self-learning and in the Japanese classroom. So I hope you'll take a look at that, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.